Hi, you guys. Thank you so much for being here for our first meeting of Nourishing Traditions. I am your host, Molly Bravo, and I am the founder and creative spirit behind Wilder Space. We're a catering company based out of the Santa Cruz Mountains. I have spent the last 6 months working on this course, and I am really excited to bring it to you. I hope that you love it. It is 8 modules. We are going to go into depth with what the Weston A. Price food philosophy is. We are going to work out of a book called Nourishing Traditions, which is written by Sally Fallon. If you have the opportunity to get this book on Amazon, I highly recommend it. Week by week, we're going to go through the modules, and we are going to learn about different traditional cooking methods. We're going to learn about fermenting. We're going to learn about canning. We're going to learn about gut health. We're going to learn about making our own sourdough starter. I'm going to do live cooking demonstrations for you. You're going to be able to ask me questions. I'm going to give you homework assignments. We're going to delve deep into the history behind our family lineage, recipes that have been passed down from generation to generation, and how we can learn to bring these ancient traditions back to life and pass them on to the next generation. You know, through doing this research, I have come to realize that we almost lost the history of these ancient ways in just 2 short generations. And I am honored to be able to bring these traditions back to the forefront. I'm learning how to do things the old-fashioned way. I'm learning to get back to my roots. I want to inspire you guys to do the same. We are going to remember why it's so important to grow our own food, preserve our own food. And if we can't grow our own food, at least support the local farmers that are growing the food for us. I want you guys to know your farmers by name, have them on speed dial, know where to get a whole cow, understand what it means to eat from nose to tail. Learn about organ meats, bone broths, water kefir, kombucha, sprouting your grains, sprouting your seeds, and understand why all of that is so vital to our health, to our mental clarity, to feeling grounded and in our bodies, and being able to position ourselves in the world so that we can thrive and we can show up for the people that we love the most. Starting next week, I am going to start introducing you guys to the traditional food methods and to what it means to sprout and ferment. I'm going to show you guys a couple of demonstrations and then you can go home and try them on your own. I recommend that you look at each module and you see what some of the requirements are for being able to practice these cooking techniques. You might need to get things like jars, ball jars with lids, or fermentation kits, or a water bath canner. These are all things that you can find easily accessible online. You can get them on Amazon. I have a couple of other links that you might be able to check out. You can also purchase things in bulk, and I also have resources for you to do that. In between each module, I weave in my story. It's a story of awakening and how I got to where I am now through my own personal journey. And I hope that you are able to uncover your own story of awakening in this process. Oftentimes, we start by shopping at the grocery store and purchasing what we think is organic food because that's what the package says. We might still be purchasing a lot of processed packaged material, and because it says the word organic, we think that it's good for us. And then we start to learn and we start to research and We might pull out of the grocery store and we might find our way to the farmers markets, and we might start meeting some of the farmers and asking when things were picked or what's in season. And from there, we might take it a step further. We might actually go directly to the source, directly to the farm. We might feel so inspired that we're able to do farm tours and shake the hand of the person that is actually growing our food. And I implore you to maybe even take it one step further than that and start growing a garden in your own backyard. Simple things like herbs or edible flowers, even if you have the ability to do a fruit tree or grow some vegetables. It's so important that we start getting reconnected with our roots, reconnected with the land, reconnected with replenishing the soil. I often think that if we could just do our own little part and take care of our own life, our own health, our own backyard, and our own family, this whole planet would be revived in a matter of like a month. So I want to thank you for being on this journey with me. I'm excited to see what you think about the course. I hope that you learn a lot. I hope that you read. I hope that you explore. And I hope that you awaken to a new way of living and eating. Because when you eat well, you feel well, and then you do well. Thank you guys so much. I'll see you next week. We are going to be here every single Monday at 10 a.m. And I will also be hopping on Instagram Lives, YouTube Lives, all of the social media platforms, answering questions, doing quick cooking videos, and inspiring you to buy local, eat seasonal, and hopefully make great food for the people that you love. I'll see you next time.